Hello, standard 3.2. I can simplify integer expressions using order of operation. There are 4 steps for this. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's talk about these. First step is P for parenthesis or grouping symbols. Parentheses are actually around the words grouping symbols here, right? That's always the first thing we start with. Next is E for exponent, and there's an example of an exponent there. Right? The third step is multiplication and division, right? And we're always going to go left to right with that. So we're going to do multiplication or division going left to right, right? We don't want to do multiplication then division, but it's multiplication and division, left to right. And then our last step is addition, subtraction, left to right. All right. All right, let's see what we can do here. So here is our first question. We have 4 minus 1 times 2 plus 6 divided by 3. We want to ask ourselves the following questions every time. Do I have any parentheses? No. Do I have any exponents? No. Do I have multiplication and division? Yes, I have multiplication and division. We're going to start at the leftmost side, and we're going to multiply to figure that out. All right, so I'm going to draw some lines here. Red. All right. So here's our first multiplication. Negative 1 times 2. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Our next one is going to be positive 6 divided by 3. That makes positive 6 divided by positive 3 makes positive 2. And then I'm going to bring down the numbers or signs, anything I didn't use. So negative 1 times 2 becomes negative 2. Positive 6 divided by 3 becomes positive 2. Now I have 4 minus 2 plus 2. All right. No parentheses, no exponents, no multiplication, division. Now I'm just going to add and subtract. Going left to right. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 plus 2 makes 4. So our answer to our first one is 4. All right, let's do the next one. In parentheses, nope. Any exponents? Nope. Multiplication or division? Yes. I have division, and then I have multiplication. So we're going to start in positive 6 divided by 3. Positive 6 divided by 3 is positive 2. But note, we reuse a number, so I would suggest after that, going back and rewriting 5 plus 2 times 2 minus 1, and then going back and doing the next step. Positive 2 times 2 is 4. Positive 4, and bring it down. 5. Oh. 5 plus 4 minus 1, and then 5 plus 4 makes 9. 9 minus 1 makes 8. All right. Step up the difficulty. So now we have one that's got some more grouping and brackets and stuff like that, some parentheses. So we're going to start. Do I have any parentheses? Yes. I have 2 sets. I have the brackets and I have the parentheses. I want to go to the innermost one, so there's no other brackets or parentheses interrupting. 9 minus 7. So I'm going to write the answer to that. 9 minus 7 is 2. And then I'm going to bring everything else down. Matter of fact, I might even put them back in the parentheses to keep track that I have everything. All right. And then I'm going to go down a step. So those parentheses are already simplified to one thing, right? Then I have the brackets around the outside. These here, right? These brackets here. So now those are going to work inside parentheses. So now I want to go inside those parentheses and follow the same steps. Do I have any more parentheses? No. Do I have any exponents? No. Do I have any multiplication division? Yes. Right here. 4 times 2. So I'm going to rewrite that as 8. Plus 1. Put my brackets back. 2. And then inside the parentheses only, do I have any more multiplication division? No. Do I have any addition subtraction? Yes. 8 plus 1 makes 9. And then right back to it. I want to keep putting all my stuff down. This is how you show work. And we're going to talk about that as soon as I'm done with this question. 2 times 9 makes 18. All right, this part here, that's work. That's what you have to show us on your homework. If you give me just the answer, I might not even comment on it. I'm just going to send it back to you. All right? Because this is what we're interested in. Can you work through these problems correctly? We should be doing the homework. We should be checking our answers with the check sheet. And if it's not right, you should fix it before you turn it in, okay? If you can't figure it out, that would be when you would contact somebody for help. All right, next question. Here we have something a little crazier looking. We have 17 minus 12 divided by 5 plus 4 times minus 2, or plus the quantity 4 minus 2. Excuse me, got to read that sign. We have two groups of grouping symbols, or the parentheses step. We have the actual parentheses, 4 minus 2 inside parentheses, and we have 17 minus 12 on top of the division bar. That counts as a grouping symbol. So I'm going to write the answer to those in green. So 17 minus 12 is 5. Rewrite the rest. The answer to 4 minus 2 is 2. Oh, I read that in blue. Sorry, that one is also answer to the grouping symbol. Here, I'll go over it in green. All right. Then, our next question is, do I have any exponents? No. Do I have multiplication or division? Yes. 5 divided by 5 is division. 5 divided by 5 is going to make 1. I'm going to bring down the other number. 1 plus 2 makes 3. All right. All right, next page. The other thing that we want to talk about today is exponents. Exponents. You can use exponents to show repeated multiplication. We have a couple things to know. R2, I'm going to rewrite them over here. R2, that's our base. All right, the little number in this example, I'm going to write it in green. The 6, that's our exponent. And the whole thing, they're going to call the power. So when you use it, you have the power to show repeated multiplication. All right, we're going to expand. Oh, this is expanding. All right, so we're going to do that down here. We have 5 to the third, which would be 5 times 5 times 5. All right, 3 to the fourth would be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. The last one, we have negative 9 squared. We're actually going to put the parentheses in. We're going to do negative 9 times negative 9. All right? Because the negative sign is inside the parentheses, that has to be included in the what we repeat. So you repeat the whole thing, the parentheses and the negative. All right? All right. So simplify using the order of operations. We're going to ask ourselves the same questions. Do we have any parentheses? Yes, we do. Look, parentheses. All right. Inside the parentheses, do we have any exponents? Not inside. Do we have any more parentheses? No. Do we have multiplication, division? Yes, we have both. Right. So we're gonna write those out. 6 divided by 3 makes 2. Bring down everything else. 6 plus times 2 squared. All right, then we're going to finish our multiplication, right? Here, 2 times 2 makes 4. Bring it all down, 6 plus, open parentheses, and parentheses, 2. All right, 6 plus 4 squared. So now we're done with parentheses. What we have next is exponents. We're going to simplify this, so it's going to become 4 times 4 makes 16. All right, bring down the 6. 6 plus 16, we don't have anything else to do, just to add. 6 plus 16 makes 22. All right, next one. Let's do parentheses first. 8 minus 7 would be our first parentheses. So 8 minus 7 is 1. Bring everything else down. 2 plus, open parentheses, cubed, and parentheses cubed, minus 6 cubed divided by 9. All right. Next step is exponents. here, and here. So 1 times 1 times 1 makes 1. And 6 times 3, let's see, 6 times 6 makes 36 times 6. Let's see, 6 times 6 is 36 again. 6 times 3 is 18. Add those together. 6, 18 plus 3, 19, 20, 21, 216. Right, I'm going to erase this. Right. I'm going to bring everything else down. 2 plus 1 minus 216 divided by 9. All right, so we're done with parentheses. We're done with exponents. Now multiplication, division. No, no, yes. There's our division. Negative 216 divided by 9. See, 216 divided by 9. 9 goes into 2. Does not go into 2. 9 goes into 21 twice. To get 18. 3, bring down the 6. 9 goes into 36 4 times to make 36. 0. Alright, so just 24. And I'm going to make that negative because one of these is negative, so negative 24. I'm going to bring down the rest. 2 plus 1 minus 24. Lastly, we have addition and subtraction. So we're going to add going across, add or subtract going across. So 2 plus 1 makes 3. 3 minus 24 is negative 21. And negative 21 is our best answer there. Here's your homework. Look what you got to do for your homework. We have 15 questions of order operations. It starts quite easy. Please, please, please make sure that you are showing the work. Show work, or else I'll send it back to you, and then you'll be sad because you got to do it twice. There's also an extra practice page for you guys to keep building skills. I would strongly suggest that if you want to do well in this quiz, learning this step is crucial for most of the rest of the stuff we're doing. So this is something where you want to get it down pat. It's all about asking those questions. All right. Thank you much.